Hello. Sorry for that. Let me quickly check this. Before we get everything underway, hello people, this is WCR Gaming, also known as Dom, however you want to call me. So we are going to do the Mexican GP in WCR, and Josh is actually here making a return, which is a bit of a shocker. Well, I'm alone today, sadly alone in the commentary box. So with that out of the way, we can just get straight into the track details. So this was first held in 1962, 4.3 kilometer track, 2.6 miles. History wise, there were different layouts of this track. For example, they came back in 2015 to this racetrack. From 2021, it was from this year, it was known as Gran Premio de la Ciudad. I can't pronounce it because I'm not Spanish. But overall, the first track used was a bit different, with 14 corners instead of 17. Hermanos renovated the track. First, it was pretty much the same, without those first LOS, since from 1986 to 1992. So there was a big gap from 1992 to 2015, two tracks being held. So usually, this isn't a track you see like every single race year, due to like coronavirus or just not a grade A circuit anymore. But overall, Mexico is underneath the nation of the United States, also known in North America. One of I think the third largest in North America. And like, if you combine with North America and South America, it's probably like 5th or 6th. And overall, there's a couple facts in there. Mexico City, that place is actually sinking because it took over a lake, which sounds pretty weird, but it does sink at least 3 feet every single year. It was so Mexico City is, I think, one of the oldest towns / places, because it was made on the 13th of August 1521. It's currently right now it is 1359. So basically 14. I'm being an idiot here. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think that's everything to say about the track. Once again, I'll say again, I am alone in the country now that there is 6 people in the stream. Thank you very much to the people there. If you are watching, please tell me when my mic glitches out. I will keep an eye on my... I will keep an eye if my mic glitches out. So for now, it isn't good. But tell me in the chat when it lags out, because I'm going to have my phone next to me, so I know everything's fine. We should be getting ready now. It is 8 o'clock. Clock striked 8. And I think it should be 19 drivers. King David making a return since, I think, the Russian GP, when he got his first podium. And there's actually 20 people in, so we were expecting 20 people. Full grid today. So we're gonna have Josh back. We will have Josh back. Zero, not racing again. We're going to have Shabby. He's coming back. Lights back. Because a couple of these drivers weren't really competing last time round in USA, which was an absolute show. And Zero's there as well. I did not notice him there. Let's get racing as around now will be readying up. I don't feel as well today, so if you hear me coughing there a bit, it will be just because I do have a bit of a sore throat. 8 people on the stream. My record is 11, if I remember correctly. Amount of comments was about 115, but overall, with that out of the way and all of that, we can now go ahead to Mexico, and this is gonna be a good race. I feel like it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a bit of a USA. Maybe the two leaders take each other out, just like last time, with Giga Kubica winning on his debut. If you haven't seen. But overall, all I'm just trying to say that is that was a very good race last time round. Lots of thrilling action. But it feels weird that I'm alone again. It's Japan all over again, which was the race before last race, which is the US GP. This is round 19. We are close to the end of the season. We will have a Christmas, and it's raining. It is raining now. That is a very big change now to qualifying. It currently looks like Inters is put out to do, but overall I think they should just leave it out. We will be changing this around. Let's quickly prepare everything. Yep, everything's on. Oh, let's restart that. Okay, everything works. We don't have stick drift anymore because I've got a new controller. Well, not really new, just a fixed one. And that's a Williams already out on track. I believe that is 0. Yes, it is. As he's now going to leave that pretty short pit straight and then that long send out of the pit lane. First comment on the stream, thank you very, very much. Evening these nights, lights, good luck tonight, gold. Yep, so that's a bit of a good luck from Lights. Hopefully people that watch this stream later or when they have time will read that comment. It's kind of demonstrating like it was raining yesterday night from where I live. Of course, I'm not going to get into those type of details because that's pretty personal. As Zero just goes through the S's just now. And he's got his lap invalidated. I don't think that should be a big problem because, I mean, if it's just two lap invalidation, that can ruin it. But I think it's just a 1 lap, out lap deletion, time deletion. The top 4, I think, are out on track. Currently, we need to shine ourselves in a way at the promotion and things like that, and also we need to talk about attendance because it says his 17 can do it, but there's somehow a full grid which really feels weird. Just though it's same like Japan, 13 said yes and there were like 17 if I'm not mistaken. But let's shine ourselves and look at the championship because that's what we need to talk about going into the last couple of races. So Shabby needs to beat Troy today by 10 points so he can regain his top 3 spot. Wayne and Michael once again need to speed on some points here because Alfa Romeo looking like they only got 1 point from the actual full-time Alfa Romeo drivers, which is Wayne last race. And CPI 0 is currently winning by 49 points. So Josh needs to be on form here, as Zero is going to cross the line anytime soon here. We've been staying on board with him throughout his entire lap, as he's now gonna, and it's invalidated. That is very, very disappointing. Can't believe such a thing would happen to him. Probably very gutted about that one, but he's got another shot. He can go again, as Shabby's got his lap invalidated. Cartboy's invalidated. Let's look more down the grid, as 8,000 RPM does not invalidate his lap, and he gets a 126.4. Josh goes. So Zero might have get some trouble with invalidation here, because he's already got another one again. So it's looking like he's struggling. If he keeps on getting invalidations, it is possible for him to get knocked out of Q1, which isn't really seen from a leader's perspective. Hello Death Knockout, you're spectating with me, thank you very much. If you want to, I mean, it's up to you. Would you like to join me in the commentary booth? I mean, it's up to you. But if you would like to, you can join me in the commentary booth, because I would like someone to join with me. So if you want to, just hop into the commentary box. I'll make a new party, and then we can have some fun together. Not in like a weird way. I'm not talking about that way. It's just like commentating and just having fun, you know. It's just up to you. I'm not really too intrigued. Okay, that's fine. So this will take a couple moments. So give me, I'll mute my mic so they don't hear me. So be right back. Alright, I think I added you to the party. I'm not sure. Just let me know. Oh, yep. I expected you to join. So, welcome. First time commentator, I say. Yeah, Broom Handle couldn't do it today. He will be for the next 4. So, yeah, have you like got some experience commentating? Just asking. We all have to start somewhere when it comes to commentating. That's why I've got really wrong breath then. Because I always talk, and then I can't feel my breath, and then I randomly breathe out certain moments, and then I don't even notice. So, people to look out for, in my opinion, is definitely King David. Russian Grand Prix, his latest race, he got podium after being last in the championship. Yep, 100%. Though they're also the ones in the top 5-ish. Yeah, 100%. Sorry. I mean, last race it was overall pretty decent. There still needs a bit of work, and that was a good, yeah, very good lap, 125.4. Pretty unexpected there, and Nigel coming back. I think coming back, I'm not sure, or just reserving in the Haas, as the other guy can compete. I forgot his name. Let me check. Donstar. No, I haven't actually, no. Really? Yeah. 100%. So who are you looking out for? I'm just gonna hand it over to you so you can have a bit of a commentate feel. Nice. So someone in the chat's just said they can't hear you, so can you quickly check your mic settings and check if it's allowed on full or wherever it was. I forgot what it was called. So it's just go on to, I think, party settings, and then the fourth one down, always allow. Yeah, that's the problems you have to experience as a commentator. You always have to double check. Because I always think
allow. There you go. There, it's on now.
Can you hear him now, Wayne?
I think it should be on now.
Okay. If it's always allowed, then they should hear you.
Yeah, it's not. It was on the other one. Because, yeah. I just haven't changed it.
Yeah, and who do you think? At first, I thought it was possible for Zero to go out because he kept on getting invalidations.
He's on an invalidation. I'm on his name right now, and he's in the pit, and the track's on red for him. So I think he invalidated a couple times.
100%.
Loads of people invalidated as well when they was going to make their first lap. I was just scrolling through everyone. He was on an out lap, and loads of people invalidated. Oh, Lights is going for it again.
How much fuel does he have in his car?
I don't know. Let me just get rid of telemetry. He's got 5 laps, so he's probably got enough for 2 laps.
Probably.
I think it's 5. I wish you could ride on board like cockpit view instead of TV pod or the broadcast.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, he's invalidated. He's gone wide.
Unlucky there. Josh is currently under pressure here because he is looking like he's gonna get knocked out.
King David's down 16th. I'm surprised about that. From the last weekend, USA. Who's this? NRL. Domel is going for it.
They still saying they can't hear you. Don't know why. Hold on. There's something up with my stream. Hold on. No, they can hear you from me. Let's turn on this one so they can hear, so I can see them, so I don't have to see the chat.
What's his name? It's on always allow for me now, since you told me to change it.
So maybe something's up. I don't know.
Lights' teammate's not even been out yet. Oh, he is now. Even like that. He must have been validated a couple times.
We can hear. Okay, they hear you now.
Oh yeah. Lights is retired.
I think he's pretty confident with this P1. Do you agree
It's a
on
good
that?
lap though from him. Let me message him. Let's see if he thinks that's good.
Currently, Blaze is the only one that can. It is possible because actually Josh has gone into P2. For a split second, I was about to say Josh was going to be knocked out until I noticed Josh was P2. That was a bit of a mistake there. going out for my second run home for a better lap than before. Oh, you're Crazy Dutchman. Hello. Alright, so it's really the only ones in the middle currently out there. Yeah, I think you'll need to do as quickly as possible, because I don't think there's much left. As Shabby goes fastest with a 124.8. So
he said that lap. Oh, he said he was confident. Oh,
yeah.
his
And
teammate's
Blaze
gone
goes
quickest.
124.775.
His teammate's gone quickest.
And Dutch was now down to P18, so he needs to get a good lap within these 4 minutes.
Yeah. Is he out?
Yeah, he just
right now. He's going to get the toe off his teammate.
Unless he pits. I mean, King David is on 7 lap hold intermediates, which is a bit of a shocker there.
I think he needs to change him.
Yeah,
then go out again. He'll have 2 minutes to get around the track, or at least, unless he can't because he's slowing down. Oh no, that was his teammate, Crazy Dutchman. He's letting everyone through. The 2 Aston Martins aren't doing well at the back, 19th and 20th.
It's a Red Bull from Russia, because they both got 19th and 20th, or was it 18th and 19th? I don't remember. But Zero's now going to
Red Bull's 15th and the other one's 5th.
Yeah.
And Domel's invalidated.
Zero's now gonna go through the final corners into turn 15, I believe that is.
Nice and smooth.
This is turn 15.
Nice and smooth through it. Don't invalidate.
Into turn 16.
He's on a 120. He's on a 120. He should potentially maybe get out. Oh no, he stays P10.
No, he doesn't stay P10. He does improve his lap time. But Michael goes third fast now, pushing down Light and Josh, who both thought they were pretty confident. I mean, they won't get knocked out, but sometimes don't always think what you can see, because now Lassie Lawson's
gone in the middle of Josh and Lights.
Yeah, so just because you've got a good lap time doesn't mean you have to give up.
Everyone's improving.
Yeah, everyone's improving.
Wait, is there rain for Q2?
So the lads for Q2 and actually Aston Martin's pulled himself he just missed
to
out.
16th.
Yeah. I thought he went out when I looked at 19th. He wasn't there, McDutchface.
King David's in the pit. He's probably not going to come out again. I think that's King David done. Oh no, he's come out. I'm going to spectate King David because he's going to go for another lap. If he gets round in 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, he'll need to go full push mode in my opinion. As Crazy Dutchman's now going to restart his lap time after going in a validated one. He needs to improve his 127.2 to at least be a 126.540. It's never hard when you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he needs to do well. Right, here he goes. Right. I don't think King David's going to get round quick enough. He's got 58 seconds. And he's only going through the twisty part of the track into going into sector 2.
It's also
and he's
down
invalidated.
To
King David's invalidated, cutting the corners trying to get to the line. He's pushing as hard as he can here.
Yes, and also Deathwish has the fate of putting McLaren 18th and 19th if Crazy Dutchman does get an invalidated lap time. Deathwish has got that fate in his hands. If he gets invalidation, then he's starting last.
Well, King David's made it to the line by cutting a couple of corners and getting one invalidation. Does this count? Oh, this lap counts for King David. Let's see where he goes. Oh, Shabby's good. He's retired.
And Q1's over. And Crazy Dutchman has a chance to pull himself back, but he's got an invalidated lap time, so it will be P19 for
check King
the
David.
Dutch.
Spectate King David because he managed to get his lap. He's managed to start his lap.
Okay, as you said, King David's now going to go into turn 6. Now that little double apex hairpin. I think one of the hardest bits at Mexico.
He's going to struggle here, see if he doesn't invalidate. Keep it within track limits. Oh, he's kept it.
Very interesting there. King
Slow and
David's
steady wins the race for King David.
Yeah, unlucky there, Crazy Dutchman. It happens to everyone. King David goes wide, but luckily does not get invalidation.
Kept it within track limits. That's
I thought it's 4 wheels off the course, not the whole track. Oh, I thought it was just 4 wheels off the track.
Go on, mate. Let's see. Ah, he's not done it. Nah. It's unlucky.
He does improve his lap time though.
Yeah. So it's Hella out, McDutchface, King David, Crazy Dutchman, and Deathwish.
Deathwish out again. Keeps on getting knocked out here. It's like if something's up with him with his form lately. Just need to wait for Wayne. Instead of retiring in the pits, he's going to take...
Yeah, there we go.
About time.
That was interesting because the top bottom from 10th to 15th was pretty like close. Those all with 126s.
Now Nigel just... So someone did make it through out of the knockout stations because made themselves out of the bottom 5 because somehow Hella High's in 16th when he was 15th. Yeah. Nigel made through by like, I say that's a 10th and a half. So 1.5. So 0.5.
It was...
No, 0.15. No, what?
He was 15th though. How did he get out?
Maybe someone got a better lap time right at the end and we didn't notice.
Oh, and we must have didn't see it.
Yeah, 100%.
That must have been a lucky lap, which we didn't catch.
Very unlucky for us too.
Right, here we go. Start of Q2.
Yeah.
Who's going to be out? Oh, and it's dry. Lap times are it's gonna be a good one this time. Dry for Q2.
I bet
one of the Williams is going out, I think. Yep, one of the Williams is on his way out.
I bet the lads in Q1 that got knocked out are feeling so jelly right now.
Which one's this? Lights is out.
Mm-hmm.
Lights is out, and one of the Williams.
That's 0. Yep, that's 0.
Yeah. Lights is going for the early stages. Get a good banker lap in. And if his teammate doesn't get anywhere, you could give him the tow.
I mean, it depends when Blaze is going to come out, because he might just wait it in Q1.
I wonder what Lights is on, because he plays on his wheel sometimes. He did the USA race on his wheel, and he did pretty well. So I don't know if he's on controller or his wheel. But he was well happy when he saw it was raining for Q1. You must like it.
The way he's driving that car on that steering wheel as I stare at it, it does really look steering wheel controlled.
It looks like he's on his wheel. Or he could be on his controller. You never know. Right. It's gonna... There he goes.
First one to set a lap time. What can he produce going down this long?
He's giving them the Williams a bit of a tow. Just a little one.
I think too big of a distance, in my
Ooh,
opinion.
that's clean through turn 1 and 2.
And
Not
3.
bad.
What can you produce for Sector 1? A 28.6. Now, can Zero
Someone's
beat that?
left. Nigel's left.
No! Zero's gonna, for now, Sector 1 wise, currently looks like Lights will beat Zero. For now. Because it depends what happens. And he's got his lap invalidated
Oh, he's
Lights.
invalidated. That's unlucky. Right, let's go to...
Zero, I say.
Right, he's on the mediums.
Very
And he's
interesting.
Oh, I thought invalidated there.
57.7 is the Sector 2 to beat.
That's on the mediums as well.
I mean, some tracks mediums can be good, sometimes they can be bad, you never know.
Yeah. What can he produce?
Around the final corner, he's going to cross the line with a 117.2.
117.2.
Think it can be improved in my opinion.
Lights is pitted as well. After invalidating.
Lights is on controller.
Is he?
Yep, he's just said in the chat.
Oh, I thought he was on wheel because it looked like how his steering wheel was moving. Right, 8,000 RPMs going for his lap. And the other Williams.
No, Zero's not going again. Wayne's about to start his lap time. The only full-time Alfa Romeo driver to get points last race. Only reserves have been getting points for Alfa Romeo.
$8,000 RPM, he's just done a 28 point something in his first sector on the softs.
So that's the exact same what Light's got. 28.6 as he goes into Sector 2.
Nice, he's taking this. Ooh, that was good. Like 8,000 RPM.
S's. It's a purple
He's
Sector
gone
2.
quickest. He's gone purple.
Do you think he can push down his teammate Zero into P2?
Ooh, that was a bit on the curb.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a moment there. As he goes around the final corner.
He could do. Yeah,
Ooh.
a 116.2.
1 second!
That's big. That's a big difference, that is.
That just shows that 8,000 RPM knows this track well. And he's not going to give up.
It must be one of his strongest tracks.
100%.
Right, who else is on a lap?
Wayne.
Yeah.
He's going to
Right in
go...
the final corner on the mediums. Could he go quickest? Yes, he does.
Zero's out.
What happened to him?
I don't know what happened to him, but all I know is Zero's out.
He's gone into the second turn and to thingy in sector 2. He's done something.
He's had a moment at sector 2.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can see from Nigel's perspective. And he's got cleared up. That's fantastic. And Josh has said the exact same thing.
That must have what happened.
Josh has done the exact same thing.
That's the exact same place as well. So now we know what happened.
I think so. The top 2 championship drivers
Wayne
are out of qualifying, maybe even possibly even qualifying 2.
Yeah, Shabby will put a good lap in. Lassie Lawson will.
Domel is on his lap time. He gets purple sector 2. He's gonna go into turn 16, around a final turn. He's gonna cross the line now. It's looking like a 115, but it's gonna be a 116.1 and go second fastest by 700ths of a second.
Still way out there with his 116.0.
Still waiting for a 115.
I think Lights will do that. give him a good set of tyres, warm up his tyres, he'll do 115 potentially.
100%. As Nigel's now going to go into turn 6, the hairpin.
On the
And I just
mediums
noticed,
must be the way to go because they're quicker as well. There's a mixture of mediums and softs.
Yeah, and also Lights has just said in the chat, Josh and Zero Crash is the best thing for me in the championship. I mean, it is true. P5 in the championship.
Nigel hasn't gone quickest in sector 2. Let's see what he can do through the final couple of corners.
Remember, Wayne did get 116.0.
Yeah.
Will he get 115?
What's Nigel gonna get?
Like it's not gonna
No,
be
it's not one. Oh, P4. Oh, Blaze is out for his first lap on the softs. Oh, Domel. Well, there's your 115.
Finally.
By Domel. That's on the mediums. That's surprising.
Yes, and I wonder what Lights can pull out. And Blaze gets fastest sector 1.
Yeah, I seen that.
So it can be another 115.
That's if he doesn't invalidate.
100%, 100%. Unless he doesn't invalidate, he's looking onto a 115.4, I feel like.
That's nice and smooth.
And he's invalidated. That exit, he did not play his cards right.
Lights is out on the mediums.
Interesting.
Where's Shabby? He's not put a lap in yet.
He's still waiting in the pits.
Oh, Lassie Lawson's on his lap.
See what he can pull out of the hat.
Let's see what. Oh, there's a set. Oh no, it's just someone going slow. And he's gone. No, he ain't gone quickest.
It's the exact same what 8,000 RPM put. Just like a couple hundred thousandths quicker. Now
Try
the thing
not to
is.
invalidate.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he had to lift. He had to lift through there a little bit. There's Lights. He's gone quickest through sector 2.
Blaze gets purple sector 1 though.
Lassie Lawson's gone purple.
Goes through the S's, hopefully he does not invalidate his lap last time.
And Lassie Lawson has gone P4. Right, let's ride on board with Young Lights. Come on, we have to.
Blaze gets purple sector 2.
Right, I'm gonna spectate Lights because he's trying to get the toe off. Who's in front of him? Lassie Lawson.
And Blaze is now gonna go around the final corner. It's looking like a 114 in fact. And it is a 114.0. Now that's gonna be a lap impossible to beat. Sorry.
Lights has gone a 28.5 through the third sector. Someone spun it at sector 3, one of the Alfa Romeos.
Yeah, and also somehow Zero's still top 10.
Yeah. Lights is going through sector 2 right now. 6th gear. And he's invalidated it.
Now it's going to be Cartboy. Oh, sorry.
He's invalidated his lap.
Very unlucky. Cartboy goes 7th fastest. And Zero's still somehow 10th. What is going on?
Where's Shabby and where's Troy? Because they've not put out the lap yet. Neither is.
Troy's out on track.
Lights is going for it again. Right, he's going for it again.
If Zero somehow gets a Q3, this is going to be a miracle. Besides,
he's invalidated again. Lights is invalidated again.
Very unlucky. Doesn't look like he's going to set a lap time with his luck.
What's happened to someone on the straight?
More games.
He's slowing down. No, Domel. He's just going slow. He must be on his cooldown.
Shabby's invalidated. but I think that's just out
Lassie
lap.
Lawson's invalidated. Yeah, Light's invalidated. Oh, he nearly spun. Light's nearly spun. What's he doing? Whoa. He nearly had a moment there.
Very
He's not
unlucky.
reaching. He's not. Lights is cutting all the corners. He wants to get a fresh set of tyres on.
Shabby's going to go around the final corner, and it's just going to be an outlap invalidation because his red's been taken off when he crossed that line. Same goes with Troy.
Lights has been a bit of a mad one, cutting all the corners to get back to the pits to get a fresh set of softs on, I guess.
Flipped it. Unlucky, mate.
Nigel's on his lap and he's gone P2. Right, here's Domel. 115.7 so far.
Let's go Blaze, someone says in the chat. Let me guess your Blaze Taiban or SS Taiban. Okay, I don't know how you pronounce that name. It's Domel now going into turn 1. It doesn't look like he's got the pace, like if he's going slowly. On a fast lap, he looks.
Just want to see what Lights is going to do. Oh, he's gone on another set of mediums, or are they used?
No, it is new. Shabby goes third fastest, and somehow still 0/10. What is going on?
Lights has now been pushed down into the bottom 5 with 0 in P10 still.
Don't know what's going on. Pelly going into the last couple of corners into turn 16,
I don't think Lights
and
has
he's
done it.
invalidated.
I don't think Lights has done it. He's got 45 seconds.
No, I think it's going to be a knockout.
He's cutting all the corners.
He's trying to get the fastest corner.
There he is. He's trying to get there quickly. Nigel and Blaze have retired. That's very good 2 laps from them. Very good laps from them. The fight for pole is going to be good.
100%. Currently looking like a one-sided affair.
Right. Here's Lights on his. Here we go. Right. This is he has to do something here.
I'll just let you commentate it.
He can't invalidate or he's out.
And it's going to be a bit disappointing.
Going into turn 1. It's looking good so far. He invalidated on turn 2. Oh, that was close. But good, that's good enough. Let's see what he does. He had 128.526. Well, 28.526. That's his first sector. Let's see if he doesn't invalidate going through the next couple of corners.
He almost did there. Just before he goes into the corner, he's starting to ride the curb. Almost went 4 wheels off the track. Now, he's done a pretty smooth S.
Yeah, but I think he's slowed down though. So I don't think he really likes.
Zero's out. The Zero will be out of this qualifying session. Starting
Let's see what
P40.
This is what Lights has to do. See if he could get a good enough lap in for Q3.
It's a 116.
Yeah, and he's made it through. That's alright. That's good. He made it through. But he's used 2 sets of mediums, so that's gonna be.
Yes, and also
his strategy's gonna be a bit strange. He might do soft hard, I guess, if he's gonna do something like that. If
Lysa just said he's a very lucky boy. Also, the 2 championship rivals, both separated by, well, if you round it up, 50 points, for 49, are both out and both starting on the same grid. No.
What, the 2 championship contenders are?
Yeah, Zero and Josh.
Oh yeah, that's.
So the lads out is Troy, Pelly, Cartboy, Zero, and Josh.
Blaze used 1 set of tyres. Nigel used 2.
Who do you
Shabby
think
won.
is going to get a pole?
Judging on pace, Blaze. But you never know.
Top 3 in the standings knocked out. Oh yeah, top 3 because Troy's out as well. Shabby needs to at least get top 5 and Troy to not finish in the points, so Shabby can go back into his third slot.
Let's see who's gonna go out first and everything.
Yep.
And
Let's
who's
see.
gonna get a good lap in.
I say it's gonna be. I'm feeling like it's gonna be either 8,000 RPM.
Oh,
Shabby or Domel.
Shabby's out, Domel's out. Here we go. That's a couple people out.
I guessed it. Your chance lights.
Oh, Lights is out.
Yep, Lights out as well. Blaze is gonna wait again. He knows the right time when to come out, as one of the Alpha Mares go out. I believe that's Wayne. No, that's...
I think there's only one Alpha Male. The other ones... Oh no, they both are in. Both
Michael's out. On track.
And there's just 3 people in the pits. Lights needs to get a good lap in. How much fuel's he got? I think that's about 1 lap.
Only 3 people currently in the pits, so this track is gonna feel like a traffic jam. Now 2 are only in the pits, which is Nigel and Blaze, the 2 lads in first and second. Yep. Yeah, carry on what you were saying.
They're gonna wait it out, Blaze and Nigel, till the track's calmed down a little bit. They'll wait it out.
Domel and Shabby have both started their lap times. You keep an eye on Shabby, I'll keep an eye on Domel.
Yeah, sure thing. Going into turn 1, goes Shabby.
So I'll just say what sector 1 time he gets.
Yeah.
So Domel gets a 28.3.
It's a 28.1 for Shabby, so he's gone quicker.
What does the other Red Bull get? We'll never know. Domel's invalidated, and Shabby.
Yeah. He did a good sector 1 as well.
Almost every single car's out on track and is set.
Domel spun it. Domel spun it. Where everyone crashed. He spun it at the... Well, how's Lights doing?
He is...
he's invalidated. This track's not his best track, I don't think. You'll go again. No one set a lap time. There we go. More games. 1:15.8.
I think there is lap times to beat that. As Blaze and Domel are both in the pits.
Wayne is now... Wayne invalidated. Oh, Michael. 1:14.
Juicy.
Lights is going again. Blaze is in the pits. Nigel's doing his lap. So
Blaze is going out.
Is he?
Yep.
Yep.
It's only Domel out on track as 8,000 RPM goes second. Still nowhere near Michael.
Lights has gone quicker, 28.3 or a 27. I didn't really see it. I clicked onto him and...
Hold on, you're back.
Alright.
I'm back. Sorry for that.
Lights invalidated again.
As long as I'm in front of Shabby, I'm happy. Fair enough. Blaze is now going to go into turn 1. What can he pull off? A pretty decent flat out. Then another one. Pretty
He'll
clean.
go quickest here.
Yeah, in Q2. Will he get purple sector 1? It doesn't look like it. He
Yeah,
does
it does.
though.
28.0. He's on wheel, surely.
2005 Kimi in Japan needs to be done, it seems. Zero just said in my chat.
Oh yeah.
Biff some lols. Now, what can Blaze do here in Sector 2?
He's good through this sector, look.
Not done a mistake.
He's surely on a wheel. If he's yeah, he's gone purple.
Blaze, if you're still in the chat, are you using steering wheel? Just to ask you, as now you're gonna go around the final corner.
Provisional
It's gonna be 113. It's a 113.8.
Surely no one's beating that.
Surely. I literally set 118s for a living.
Yeah, same.
Like 118s as in the race.
I'm surprised about Domel.
Yeah.
As well. Where's Shabby? He's on his outlap. Shabby's about to start it. He's going into sector 3.
Domel's invalidated.
Pitted.
He's cruising to the pits.
Yeah. Shabby's starting his lap now.
And 2 drivers are going to start their lap times, and that's Lawson and Shabby. Shabby's going to start his lap time.
Yeah.
He needs at least, I think his main goal, is to at least just get a top 5.
The best thing I want to know is what strategies everyone's going to go for the. How many laps is it of this race?
36, I believe.
It's either going to be soft to medium or like medium to hard, so they can push the stints.
I'll allow you to commentate for a bit to give you a commentator feel, because I just need to do something.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll probably sit back and relax and watch this anyway. Oh, he's not invalidated, yeah, that's right. He's invalidated, surely. Ooh. This is Shabby's lap, it's not bad at all. And it's gonna be P2 for Shabby. That's good. What about Lies? He's still not gone out yet. What about Lassie Lawson? He's on the lap. Let's see what he can do. Ooh. Wide line. P4. Okay, lights is out. Here we go. This is what we need.
Again.
Come on, Lights, you could do this.
Yeah.
So that's Shabby in the pits. Right. Is he going for another lap? No, he hasn't. He's on a lap. Oh no, he has gone for a new lap. Michael trying to beat his time. Oh no, he's not. Right, it is. Here it is. Go on, lights. Don't invalidate.
I'm back. Sorry for that. Let me just.
Lights is back on a lap. Shabby went P2.
Oh, interesting. I bet not zero, lights isn't now happy because it said in the chat before, as long as I'm in front of Shabby, I'm happy. Well, you're not happy bunny anymore, are you?
He's invalidated. That's him over. Surely.
So it's gonna be P9. You think it's gonna be P9 for him?
Unless he gets a wriggle on and goes again.
No, he will go again, surely. 45 seconds left.
He'll cut the corners and everything. He'll go again.
Nah, 45 seconds left. He's got plenty of time.
He's got Nigel on
what's happened there?
One of the...
So, but I didn't notice the full thing. But if Shabby or Domel's in the chat going into turn 1, what happened there?
They both retired. They thought their laps were good enough.
No, I'm not talking about Larson and Shabby. It was either Larson or Shabby who just DNF'd, and who just retired. If
his lights on his lap.
And I think like Domel hit Shabby or something. I was thinking, and also Blaze is on wheel. He has said in the chat.
I'm not surprised. Lights is he needs to get a lap time in this lap, or it's P9 for him. And Domel's gone P5.
28.1 is sector 1. What will he get for sector 2? I wonder.
That's a bit cleaner from him. Right, let's see.
Goes into the final 2 corners. It does not look like it's going to be P10 or 9. He's had a bit of a moment and it's invalidated it. Oh, he's very mad. I feel it. Oh, that is so painful. And it is Blaze on pole position.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yep, so it's going to be Blaze P1, Michael P2, Shabby P3, 8000 P4.
He's going to have to do some work, overtaking work.
Yeah. I wonder who can step up this race. Nigel's, instead of retiring, he's just gonna wait it out.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, one person's gonna do that.
And that's it. On to the...
AlphaTauri first and then AlphaTauri 10th. Oh, you might want to look at incidents on Race Director.
Incidents?
Mm-hmm. Whoa. That's only 12 minutes. It's only 12 minutes. No rush. Says Nigel.
Right, let's have a look.
Best of luck to everyone in this chat who is driving. So for example, Lights, Nigel, Blaze, Zero if he is. If you just are in the chat and competing, and if you haven't subscribed, just hit subscribe. Always a commentator needs to look for a moment to do that. Anyway, who do you think is going to win this race? Who do you think is going to carry it till the end?
Blaze might pull out something. You never know.
Yeah, Lisa's just said in the chat, time for the race. I'm gonna try keep low on pens and see if it helps. So
Yeah,
just
give me a
basically
minute.
going with
Yeah.
I believe it's known as a conservative strategy, or whatever it was called.
We're gonna have to see what Lights and Thingy do as a team play. See what they pull out. Alright, give me a second. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's formation lap time.
Let's see what tyres everyone's on. See what Lights is on. He's on the mediums. Surely they should be used mediums. No, they're not. One person is on the hard compound tyre.
Yeah, Josh, I think is going to try and go long.
Five people are on the softs. Everyone's on the mediums except Josh, who's on the hards.
Yes, and also, is okay I can take away the restart, because it's probably going to be crazy when I commentate it, as usual. I mean, if you're watching in this chat and you've seen my commentating openers, you've probably seen them. They were a bit crazy.
Turn one's going to be, the predicted strategy if you want to do a two-stop.
Probably going to happen.
Yeah.
So, as people are going to now start to cross into the pits, what am I saying? Start on the grid, of course. I mean, where else would they start?
A bit far behind. Deathwish is a bit far behind, so he might be. Oh no, there we go. He's caught up to the rest. It's all about the starts for people. Right, let's go into broadcast mode and just watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take away the start if that's fine.
I'm gonna hide everything for now and just see this.
Good idea. As they're now gonna line up on the grid. It's gonna be as everyone's gonna now round up the grid. Deathwish is gonna park in.
I'm gonna watch that, Josh, because if he on the hard, because he could do something.
100%, and it's gonna be.
Here we go.
It's now gonna be 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are underway here for the Mexican Grand Prix. So overall, decent start from Blaze, ahead of Michael in P2. He gets a whole car length ahead of Michael, and there's absolute brain freezes because Nigel's not even started. He's just going slowly on the start grid. That's definitely going to cause some chaos straight off the bat as 8,000 RPM goes 4th, Shabby goes 3rd, Michael goes 2nd, Blaze goes 1st, Domel goes 5th, Larson drops back to 6th now as Wayne goes P7, Josh still in P15 as Zero is now in P11, P12 now, and that's 8,000 RPM. He's done a mistake. What's happened to him?
Lights has been hit.
Same as Crazy Dutchman. He's got broken from wing. Lights and Crazy Dutchman, I think, have got broken from wing.
Yeah.
I mean, Lights is so much more Crazy Dutchman's got so much more damage. I don't think you've seen his car, but check out his front wing. That is fully broken. What an
Yeah.
absolute crazy start this is. To the Mexican Grand Prix at Autodrom Hermanos Rogriguez.
But that's Blaze with a 119. That's not bad so far. Wayne's in the pit. Who else is in the pit? Lights is in the pit. That's unlucky from him. That's an unlucky start. That's not the way he wanted it to go. Right. Blaze is comfortably out top.
What's happening
Blaze is
here?
2.7 seconds in front. 2.8.
It just shows that Blaze knows this track as much as the back of his hand, because
And
so
plus
far
he's
no
on
one's got
the
penalties
soft
as well.
compound tyres. Yes, there is someone, Pelli Garor in the Alpine, who's P20. He has a 5-second time penalty.
Well, not anymore. He converted it into a stop go. And also 0 from starting 14th on the grid. He's already up into 6th. So that's basically
Josh has gone from 15th to 8th.
Yep, that's very true. Who's gained more positions though? That's my question.
Wait, let's have a look.
It's
Josh.
0. It's 0 by 1.
Deathwish, he's on 9.
Oh yeah, I was just okay, now 8. He's dropped a position.
Him and 0. That's good for them, to be honest.
10.
Lights dropped 8,000 RPMs, gone past him now. That's...
Shabby's gained 1, Michael's lost 1.
Blaze is out in the front at 3.5 seconds. Lights has gone up to 16th. He's behind Wayne now on the soft compound tyre. Zero's made up 9 places, P5. Oh, now the time penalties are coming in. There we go. 3 seconds for Hella High, Wayne, and Crazy, and Pelli Garor in the Alpine. Oh, Lights with his first penalty. .3 seconds to Blaze. He's out there like anything. Lights has gone quicker. 117.9.
Yes, and Shabby's already 5 seconds, so Blaze is looking like he's going to win this race, unless he's going to do a mistake.
Lights is battling with Wayne right now, going into sector 2.
8,000 RPM and Wayne have both dropped 8. Zero's gained 9. So it is basically a Kimi 2005 from Japan, as he said in the chat earlier. So a man that's kept his word.
Blaze is out there. Blaze is out there flying. 5 seconds behind. 5.3. Who's in the pits? Cart boy. Oh no. Josh has got past them on the hard compound tyre. Jeez.
So overall, the middle is all bunched up from 13th all the way to 6th.
The bottom
As
5 have stopped.
that's 1,000 RPM. He's done another mistake. He's got his wing fully taken off. It's fully ripped off. And that's going to 100% cost something there.
Lights has got to make up a lot of ground to get up to Death Wish, who has now just passed 8,000 RPM.
So 8,000 lands in the pits, and he gets a 5-second penalty. You need to be a bit careful on those Mexicans, because their pit limiters are kind of
up top. He's 6 seconds. He's flying.
8,000's dropped 12 in their positions now, soon to be 14, possibly even 15.
Oh, Wayne's going to overtake Lights, maybe, into turn 1.
Interesting. Yes, they're going to go side by side going to turn 3. What's going to happen here? Because 8,000 RPM, and Josh is out.
Someone's retired.
Josh is
Safety
out.
car.
The championship contender's out, and it's a safety car. Yes,
Safety
it
car.
is.
Guess where it is? Sector 2, that corner where they crashed in Q2.
Is it the exact same place?
Uh-huh. Let's go to Lights' perspective. Let's see where it is. Oh,
And it's
gone.
cleared.
Ah, but it's at the exact same place.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exact same place. That's crazy, that is. Blaze is in the pits for the mediums. Lights might make up some places. Oh no. He might make up some being in the pit for people being in the pits.
Now Zero's back on top. Wow. Now that's a shocker.
Raze is down in 4th. Right, everyone's pitting. So Blaze is going to be quick on them fresh mediums. With people who's got 6 lap hold.
Now that there's a safety car, there's nothing really to commentate now.
Everyone's going to be bunched up.
And Blaze is probably going to regain those positions that he's lost.
Hopefully the top 3 might pit.
Exactly. Strategy is sometimes can change when it's a safety car.
Mhm.
And you never know what can happen. Like sometimes
King
this can
David
happen.
and Crazy Dutchman still on the softs. Shabby's on the softs. Yes, Zero's in the pits. Oh no, he's not. He tried to fake him. He tried to pull a move to make them go in the pits.
That's what my friend always does.
Lights is down in 15th. Zero's made up 13 places so far in the opening 8 laps.
Interesting.
Everyone's on 1 or 2 stops except for the leading 3. From Lights downwards, everyone's on a 2-stop. No, King David and Crazy Dutchman's were in a 3-stop. Yep, 3-stop for them. With the damage they had. Surely the safety car should come in anytime soon.
If everyone's bunched up, then yes. It comes out when everything's... Clutch failure at the start. So Nigel's had a clutch failure. Very unlucky.
Safety car's out for another lap.
It's probably
the two McLarens are on a 3-stop at the minute. What tyres are they on? The mediums, fresh start. Everybody's on mediums except Shabby's on the softs. The safety car could come in this or the next lap when the two McLarens are caught up.
As I hear from my headsets, I think that the pack is slowing down.
We'll have to wait and see. But now everyone's bunched up, so now we might have a proper good race. No.
7 people in my stream. What happened at the start? I missed.
Safety cars in this lap.
Just reverse back to just go onto the video and go back. You can just see it.
Right, safety cars in. Let's see what Zero can do on the restart.
Probably get away with a good start. I already feel like he's got a good bit of a downfall setup on this.
He's going. He's gone.
So he is going straight away. The moment he left that corner, he shot straight away. That's very interesting. As Troy isn't getting the pace on 0-0's running away, and Blaze is probably going to get held up by Cartboy here in the Ferrari. I was about to say McLaren. 10 out of 36.
Fighting at Dutch pace right now on the opening lap. Let's see what Troy can do. At this point, Blaze is in the lead of the race. When he's locked pit.
Blaze is already up into P3. Now he needs to get an 8 to show that 6/10 gap on Troy, who's already shortening that up in no time. As the two Red Bulls are now fighting for P80, hopefully they don't go into contact. It does not, as now they're going to get pushed back into Nigel, as Nigel got second in Q2. Remember that still can mean that he can change something around here.
Shabby's got past Michael, and Domo's got past his teammate.
Is Nigel going to get a double overtake on the two Red Bulls? He goes side by side with more games. And I think it's going to be P9 as more games goes wide. So that's going to be P9 for Nigel. As that's Shabby trying to make a move on Cartboy, and also with Purple Sector 1 on those softs.
Blaze has already pulled a 1-second gap.
What a mental start, lol. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Chris HFM. Troy's gonna stay ahead of Blaze, but it doesn't look like for long, as he's gonna go into turn 14, 15.
Shabby's right behind him now, because he's on the soft compound.
Exactly, and it's gonna be pulling out to the right. side by side, and it's gonna be P2, I think, for Blaze. As Shabby is getting slipstream off of Blaze, as Shabby pulls out to the right. Is there anything gonna happen?
They're
gonna go side by side into turn 2, and it's gonna be P2 for Shabby. Nicely done. As Troy is now starting to get back on Blaze, so those mediums aren't doing him well. As
Michael's left the session.
I think just a lag out. Yep,
Yeah,
Michael's lagged out.
I think that's yeah.
He's in a good position as well. Now he's going to lose it. He's done it. It's happened to him before. It's happened to him again.
He's gonna have to pit because them softs aren't gonna last all the way till the end.
Because about Michael, always when he does well, bad things always struck straight on him, which is just very bad. Because he's already dropped 3 positions in only the S's. As Wayne's out of the session, so there's going to be, I think, no points for Alfa Romeo today, as it's another safety car. As Cartboy goes wide.
And
Shabby 0, Troy in the pits, Blaze back in P1.
Safety car.
Yep. 2 safety cars already. We can just do a Jed and red flag this race, but you never know.
Lights is in P8. He's in the
Why
top
can't
10.
red flags be in this game anymore, man?
Yeah.
That would have been actually fun.
Just stay there. If they did red flags, everyone will go into their pit box again, and then.
F1 2013, 2012 had red flags. Since 2014, there were no red flags in Formula 1 games.
King David's on a 4-stop right now.
4?
Uh-huh. Everyone's on a 1 and 2 stop. Yeah, and King David's on a 4-stop.
And Penny's on a 3.
And Crazy Dutchman's on a 3. Troy's gone on this set of fresh hards. Hella highs on a 6-second time penalty, 8,000 RPMs on an 8-second time penalty.
There's nothing really to commentate about, that's why there's a really big silence. Hello is so desperate to overtake Michael, you can just see it. He was already trying to make a move on him just to practice. And he's doing it again. What's happened to the chat? No one's chatting anymore with 8 people in the stream.
When does the safety car come in?
Probably next lap.
Unless it does one of their manoeuvres, it just goes straight in and everyone unnoticeable.
Yeah. Oh! That's more!
You spun it.
He spun it straight into the wall at turn 17.
That's another position for Lights.
Oh wait, what? Safety car's gone in the pits. We're back on the way. That's a overall pretty decent start for Lawson. He's going to pull out to the left from Blaze. Side by side just before turn 1. They're not going to touch. They actually do touch. So that's going to change it big. So it's because one of them might have a bit of damage.
8,000 RPM's been spun round by McDutchface.
Unlucky. Crazy Dutchman from 19th, I believe, all the way to P8. I think he even said that he was gonna get. He was hoping for a good race.
Safety car, bet yo. Oh no. Virtual. No.
No. Just a normal safety car, I think. Just no safety car.
That'll be in the report system. He'll report McDutchface for that. Spun around.
McDutchface who got a podium at Japan. I don't think he's looking. He might be fishing in for another one as well, because he might do what he done.
Let Lights through.
Bit of a strategy there, don't you think?
It's top 6 for the both thingies. Hassers. 4th and 6th.
Poor Alfa Romeo.
Oh, Lights has gone to the time penalty. Oh, that's a shame.
Michael's all the way now down into P13, so it's not going to be any points once again for Alfa Romeo. It's only being the reserves who has got 42 points, and Wayne with only getting 1 because he is a full-time driver for Alfa Romeo. But the reserves have given 42 points. The rest have, and then 1 point by a full-time driver.
King David's on a 5-stop.
Huh.
Zero's got his first time penalty.
Interesting.
Lights is pushing it now. He's pushing it all the way now.
Fastest lap for Pelly, 117.6 as Troy and King David are fighting as they go side by side going into turn 6. It's going to be King David's P12 and he's going to take it with pride.
Lights is currently fighting Nigel, going into the little straight before sector 3.
Pelly and Morg Aima fighting. And also Troy and King David are carrying on that fight. But now King David's running away from Troy and is going to say, "Hi Kart Boy, can we fight with each other?" As Troy is starting to run away, is starting to pull away from me, so I'm just going to be a bit of a lonely child. McDodgeface is fighting with Shabby, but Zero is also going to fight with him for those two for P7 as Zero drops down to P8.
This is literally the fight for the podium from Lights, Nigel, Lawson and Damal. All these lot are fighting. Blaze is gone.
Blaze is running away with this.
Lawson's got his first time penalty.
Interesting. it just depends on how the tyres will do for the next couple of laps. Because some tracks you can hold your tyres for long, sometimes on different tracks you can't.
Yeah.
Like for example, Lawson, because the whole top 6 is using 10 lap old mediums, McDutchford is using 14, Michael's using 10, Deathwish is using 10 laps. Hella High's in the pits. Does that mean those mediums are starting to wear out? They still look pretty fresh on camera. I mean, they still look pretty fresh on camera.
Hella High's going for the hard compound.
Interesting. Do you think he's going to get that till the end?
Yeah, they'll go to the end.
Yeah, because if McDutchface can get... Yeah, because if McDutchface can get 15 lap old mediums, then surely it can go longer.
Lights will push these to the limit. Oh, Nigel nearly spun. He spun it. Nigel spun.
Oh,
he's out.
Dear. That's his podium hopes ruined, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe even any points for Haas.
Because he has got a time penalty. So that has put Lights up into fourth.
Now Mel's in P2. Alpine driver last time out crashed with, I forgot who it was, I believe it was with Zero at the final 2 corners on lap 25 out of 28. It was absolute carnage. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was watching that stream.
Very chaotic.
Yeah.
Cowboy's trying to fight with King David, who is starting to do what he done in Russia. He's coming back into the top 10, looking to get some more points. After that podium last time he was out on WCR racing. As Lights gets a penalty, yeah.
Another one. So
McDutchface has got 16 lap on mediums.
surely some of these are going to have to pit because Shabby's right behind.
Yeah.
Likes to be the first one in the pit.
I think the first one to pit out of these lot, I say it's either Cartboy, King David or Mick Dutchface, because Softs doesn't go that long at Mexico.
Wait, is this guy doing what I think? Wait, stops. Yeah, Pelly's on a 4 stop. 4, he's on a 5 stop.
Nigel's dropping back, I think.
Flat spotted mediums after a spin.
Nigel and McDutchface are both fighting here for P10, the final point slot. As McDutchface is gonna now stay behind for now.
Lights to spun it. Lights to spun. Lights.
Lights once again, always in a good position. His same goes for Michael and Alfa Romeo. They've both got the same luck. When something goes well, they'll always become worse. It happens to everyone. As Lights has dropped back into P11 when he's almost lost it. He hasn't dropped back into P11, but he almost did.
Pit now. His tyres are done. No. Oh. McDutchface is going to use all of his ERS to overtake. Yeah, here he goes.
Very clean move there from McDutchface, and he's going to get that 1 point for now. As Lights is going to fight back in the AlphaTauri. No internet. Not internet. Battery. Come on, controller battery, you've got this. Otherwise, I can't commentate because I'll need to sort it out sometimes. Crazy Dutchman's fighting with McDutchface here. They almost touch.
They did.
Did they touch?
A little bit. I was looking behind. They looked like it. They looked like it. They did.
They didn't, I don't think. Wait, why did I say King David? It was Crazy Dutchman.
Yeah.
Did I say King David?
Don't know, but King David's up in 6th.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I say King David there or Crazy Dutchman? When I was saying fire with McDutchface. Someone in the chat, please tell me. I know there's 8 of you. I never know 8 people doesn't have a chat text thing. As Lights is now bumping up into P9, so once again everything's looking well for him. But it's just gonna be the same thing again. He's gonna do a mistake. Crazy Dutchman's up into P11, ahead of McDutchface. So the two Dutch guys are now switching positions with each other. And everyone's starting to get separated. This whole grid is starting to get separated, which is starting to get kind of boring, you know. The closest fight so far is Lawson to Domel. And that's 7/10. Same as McDutchface and Crazy Dutchman's now 3/10, so they're fighting again. They go side by side, going into turn going into turn 12. What's gonna happen here? McDutchface, all he does have a bit of a slip on a banana, as Lawson is now gonna fight with Domel for P2. As I see on the yep. Nigel's in the pits. McDutchface is still not pitting. How does those tyres look like? They still look fine. Like, they don't have a line yet. That's very interesting. Pardon me. Once again, McDutchface and Crazy Dutchman keeping close to the two Dutchmen. And it's going to be Dutchface around the outside, then down the inside. Change of lanes. And it's going to be P10 for McDutchface.
And with a time penalty for Lights.
Unlucky for him. He was doing so well as well. It's same again. I'll say again. Michael disconnects when he's doing well. Lights does a mistake when he's doing well. It's always the same. As Carboy's starting to fight with King David, as it's 4/10 separating the two. But King David's starting to run away as though Mel is landing into the pit. Will McDutchface pit though? We need to keep an eye on him if he ever pits. Around the final corners, and he is pitting. He is pitting. After 20 whole laps, he is pitting. 21 actually. So that is a long stint on those mediums. Now he's going softs, and Bob has got the exact same amount of laps put in on the same tyre compound. Is Cowboy pitting though? What's happened to him? He's had a spin. Well, it's back into P7. Bloody hell. The two Dutchmen keeping it close. The only fight that's actually supporting us to commentate, because really everyone's all separated except for Troy and Lights and Nigel and Pelly. But the closest fight is the two Dutchmen, the two Dutch lads. Michael's done an 17 lap stint as Blaze is going into the pits. Lawson gets a 5-second penalty. Shabby's going to take P1 as Blaze goes on the softs. So that's definitely going to be a strategy course, 100%. But what place will he come out? Will Troy be ahead? Will Lights be ahead? Will
Lights is ahead.
Will Carboy be ahead? Nope.
P2. He was He's now overtaking Troy. P2 for
Lights
Lights.
is now P2 as he's fighting with Troy there. Now Lights is going to run away. Blaze has got a penalty.
It's his first penalty.
First penalty.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's now going to look like Shabby's going to win it. But he might pit because he's going to have 23 lap old tyres when he finishes this race if he does not pit. Which is going to be quite shocking as Carby's got 12 lap old softs. Bit of a strategy one there, 100%. Larson and Carbo is now going to start a fight. Both, well, one on newborn softs, the other on old softs. Keeping it close.
Shabby's in the pit.
Shabby's pitting. Nigel is fighting with his teammate here. Hopefully they don't collide into each other as Hella High gets a penalty. What's going to happen here? So far, Hella High's got 9 seconds. Lights has got 12 seconds. Blaze is back to
Let his
P1.
teammate go. He's let his teammate go. Team orders, that is. That's good.
100%. Lights has got 19 lap old mediums. As Nigel's going to get DRS and DRS around the outside on his teammate. They don't collide. And it's going to be P10 for Nigel. Whoever, if they're going to keep it like this, one of the houses will keep 1 point to add to the tally for the team.
Blaze is gone.
Yep. Hello, Raleigh. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Very thanks. Thank you very much. More
Sector
games
3,
is out.
someone's had a spin.
And that's... Is he retired in the pits or is that just me?
I don't know. Yeah, he's just tied in the pits.
Yep, he's retired in the pits. He is moving his car. Yep, he's retired in the pits. He's had enough. Blaze goes 115.655 with that extra point. Very interesting. With 13 laps left, Lights gets 20 lap old mediums and somehow he's still running away from Troy, who's on 14 lap old hards, and then Lawson in fourth with 1. Dom, the next Murray Walker? No way. Why do you think I'm the next Murray Walker, fam? Why do you think I'm the next Murray Walker? Man, I'm not as good as him. Lawson's now going to fight with Troy here. Oh, I think those old lady hards for Troy is not doing him nice there.
They're gone.
As it's going to be Lawson down the inside on Troy. And is Dommel going to follow him? Yes, he will. Troy's jerked out of the way for the Red Bull of Dommel. And Troy's going to pit anytime soon because those hards are not good enough for him. But he's not. Very interesting. 21 lap old mediums. How are people doing this? How is Lights doing this? I mean, McDushface has done it, but will he do 22 lap old mediums? Because you never know. Carboy's on 15 lap old softs. So, and that's not really possible.
Dommel's gone past Lawson.
CPI 0 is now going to extend his championship lead, whatever happens now, because Josh has DNF'd. There is a spell of bad races going on for Josh, because he's dropped his...
retired.
Who's retired? Deathwish, yeah.
In the pit lane.
The American's retired. And it's just currently looking like Blaze is just going to win it. 8 seconds ahead of Domel and his teammate and Lawson.
Surely Lights is going to have to pit this lap.
Let's see. He isn't.
What?
So it's gonna be.
He's literally gonna lose he's literally losing 2 places.
Domels is now gonna go side by side with Lights. And Lawson's gonna follow. It's gonna be 3 wide, I think. No, it's not.
2 wide.
It's not 3 wide. It's side by
Lawson
side between Lawson and Domel. As Light is actually keeping the pace of Domel here.
Honestly, how is it possible?
How was he getting? How was he running away for a split second? For a long time, he was running away from Lawson on those old mediums, which is a bit of a shocker. It's gonna be Crazy Dutchman fighting with the House of Hella High. It's gonna be Slipstream, not DRS. Hella High's overtaking Crazy Dutchman once. Will it be the switch back? No, it won't. That's what you get. As Shabby's fighting with Troye just now, and Zero, and Zero's dropped to P7. So something's going on with his softs, because he's not doing okay. He's dropped 2 positions already. He's dropped to Troye, he's dropped to Shabby.
Lights is doing the 1 stop here.
He's gonna get a puncture. I can fit. He's 100%. Yeah, his tyres is already starting to disintegrate. He's probably gonna get a puncture anytime soon.
Yeah.
No, there's not even a line yet. Oh no, it's starting to form one. I see it.
Yeah. Troy's on 17 lap hards.
I mean, Troy's 17 lap hard, that's normal, but 23 lap old mediums, that's a joke. I've never seen that. I've seen 17 lap old mediums, but not 23. I've never seen that. Shabby's gonna fire with Light as he pulls out to the right. And it's gonna be P4 for Shabby, as Zero's close behind. I think Light is gonna pit now. I think he's ready. He has to, yeah. Nope. He's not. What is going on here? He's trying to risk it. He does not think he's gonna get a penalty, but trust me, you are gonna get one. And he's actually keeping the gap to Troy, so it's currently looking just a... No, but the thing is, penalties-wise, let's just check out penalties.
12, yeah. So,
yeah. Lawson's got 14.
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a puncture. I think that's a puncture. No, it's not. I thought it was a puncture after that. Those tyres don't look worn out, to be fair. They still look like in the 60s.
Lawson's on a 14-second time penalty.
Yeah, I saw that. If Light is not going to pit, this is just a shocker. He is risking it. He is risking it, but he will get a puncture. That's a mistake I've done in my career mode. That I was doing.
King David will be behind him soon.
That's a mistake I done in career mode. I tried to run it till the end in Bahrain, and I got a puncture on the final 2 laps, and I had to pit and lose the lead. Crazy Dutchman with another penalty. Domel's fighting with Lawson, but it doesn't really matter, because besides Domel will keep his P3. No matter what happens. As Troy gets a 3-second penalty.
Blaze going to keep the P1.
100%. Here's the thing. Lights hasn't even pitted yet, and he's on 25 lap old mediums.
Surely going to get a penalty for not pitting. Because if you don't pit on this for certain stim, you
2030, you'll be in the commentary box with Martin. Oh
He's
my
surely going to
days.
be sliding around soon. 25 lap of mediums.
100%.
Oh, I would be surprised if he spins it. If the back end just goes from him.
100%. I mean, he will be pitting, surely.
He can't
No!
because there's only 2 laps left.
I mean, fair
Well,
enough.
1 lap.
But he's probably going to get a puncture. Here's the thing.
He's got 2 laps to do on these tyres, with King David hunting him down.
Yeah, because it's 5 seconds between the two. And remember, Lights has got a 12-second penalty, and Shabby's 6/10 behind Zero now. What's gonna happen here, Chris? I think I'll just be an esports commentator, not an actual F1 commentator, because that would just be shocking for a lad from Poland just to randomly come up and just be a big name. Like, there's not that many people who do that from my nation. As Zero just lets Shabby by. I don't know what Zero was thinking, but it just looked like he was just gonna let him by. And it's gonna be the penultimate lap of this race. It's lap 35 out of 36. Pelly's got a penalty. Only 2 drivers without a penalty today. It's not been clean when it comes to track limits. They should have been a regular instead of strict, because this was just crazy. I did not expect, and probably Domel and Shabby will get a penalty anytime soon. I can feel it.
He's going on 28 old lap mediums at the end of this race.
You never know, mate. Esports will be huge by 2030, yeah. And like Formula E stuff.
Imagine if they added Formula E to this game.
I don't think they're gonna do that, no.
Yeah, I know.
Why is there no Formula E game though? That's my problem.
It's only on like iRacing or something. So there's a PC game of Formula E.
Isn't it on Project Cars 2?
I wouldn't be surprised. Because I've seen Yana Watme's video when he was doing Formula E.
The thing is, I'm gonna get Project Cars 2 on PlayStation. There's not that many mods on PlayStation you can have, and like console.
Yeah.
Domel's
Right,
gonna have the
lap.
DRS on. Lawson here has the 2 fight for P2. It's gonna be P2 for Domel anyway. I've said P2 so many times. Zero's trying to fight with Shabby, and Domel's got that P2 anyway. It's overall been a decent day for Mercedes, not so great for Williams. Currently the constructors' leaders, Williams.
Yeah, Lights knows David's gonna pass him anyway.
So, around the final corners, and once again, a reserve, just like Kinga Kubica, last race in the USA. Blaze comes home and wins the Mexican Grand Prix at the Autodrom Hermanos Rogriguez in Mexico City. Domel's going to cross the line in P2.
His Lights coming around sector. Lassie also got put on a penalty.
Zero goes 4th.
I wonder where Lights is gonna go.
And around the final corner, Lights on 29
old
it. Mediums. He comes home in P8. P9. It's not going to be P10. Cop was way too far. McDutchface goes 10th. He salvages a point. And that is it today. And we will be doing press interviews. That was a fun race to commentate, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm just asking Lights how we managed to get the mediums
We will
going.
be doing a little press conference with the podium lads. So Shabby, Domel and Blaze. So Shabby can't do it.
I wonder where the incident reports will be in.
So, and now I'll quickly add NRL Domel. So it's just gonna be Domel. Hold on, what was going on? Why couldn't I add? Where's NRL Domel?
Right, that's everyone.
Yeah, we just need to get Domel in for his press conference. Who's actually your driver of the day? Yeah, 100%. I say Lights, because he almost done 30 lap old mediums. Like, you don't see that as much. Why can't I add Domel? This is so weird. An LR. Oh! Now I know why. I was spend the. It's NLR. I'm such an idiot. NLR. Do. NLR. Right.
Here he is.
Hello?
The only one that can actually do it. Thank God. Someone at least. Yeah, so there's just a couple questions and we'll let you go. So, when the safety car came out, well, really the two safety cars, but overall, how did you feel then? Like, how did you feel then?
I felt great, but when I fell back at the safety car, I was stressing a little bit.
I mean, fair enough, it always happens. It happens to me before.
Yeah, but when I got on the soft, then I was at P9, and everyone gets into pits, and then I P3. So yeah, I felt great at that moment because the P2 had 14 seconds of time penalty, so I could stick behind him, and then I could P2 as well. So
Yes, and also, I know this isn't anything to do with you, but Lights, he almost on 30 lap old mediums. That's all I have to say. as well. And also, Knockout. Do you have any questions for him?
Yeah, my strategy was quite well because I drove on Monday also on the circuit, so I knew a little bit what I had to do with the strategy. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
it was a good strategy.
Mm.
Yeah, so thank you very much for this quick press talk. And good luck in your next race that you're going to be competing in.
Thanks.
No problem. And also, we're going to be heading off. This was Decent Gaming and the and you, just okay. This was us two in the commentary booth. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time. Adios. Not leave party.